Hi gorgeous soul, welcome to your June astrology, and it's not bad, not much drama this month, but it is the calm before the storm because July is literally crazy. Anyway, this month has a lot of potential for us to go within and transform things. There is one dodgy little thing. Well, I'll tell you about that in a minute. Here's your monthly astrology. Hi gorgeous Gemini. Yeah, this is your month. It kicks off with a big bang, 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 Gemini bang, as we have the new moon in your sign. This whole month is about you and reinventing yourself, letting go of the past, being who you want to be, restoring your faith in yourself so that you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, taking control of the magic wand in your life and casting your magic all the way through the month. You know, you have that power and it kicks off with a new moon. New moon in our sign is the best new moon, obviously, of the year because it is ours and we can make a wish and the cosmos is all ears. So what do you want to wish for? You know what they say, be careful what you wish for. But you should feel much more in control of your energy, your beliefs and your potential all month. We do have one thing, get to that in a minute, which will make you reevaluate, but for now, Mercury is shifting signs on the 4th and waving you goodbye. So do use your gift of the gab before the 4th, if possible. You're very persuasive. This whole month, get done what you need to get done because in July, Mercury goes retrograde. In fact, it does go into shadow later on in this month. So, you know, the sooner the better. We have Venus going into your sign on the 9th. Yeah, baby! Venus in your sign. So Venus is not only about love, but about abundance. And it's Venus in your sign allows you to love bomb yourself, work on your relationship with yourself, forgive yourself, and move on. It also makes you a love magnet. Other people are drawn to you. It gives you added va-va-va-voom and confidence in your emotional and romantic relationships. You know, you're feeling, the cosmos loves me and I love the cosmos. You know, if you're feeling really down or you've had a really tough time, it's helpful, it's soothing when Venus goes into your sign. There is a mutable Grand Cross on the 11th. Now, for the astrologers out there that say there isn't a mutable Grand Cross, I am including the moon. Because I believe that it is patriarchal bullshit not to include the moon. The moon is so powerful, you know, good enough to be seen and used when it's full moon, eclipse, etc. But for me, it's very important because it brings up very deep emotions. And with this mutable Grand Cross, with the Sun in Gemini, square Moon in Virgo, square Jupiter in Sagittarius, square Neptune in Pisces, square Sun in Gemini, blah, blah, blah. You know, you're right in the thick of that as a Gemini. For you, I would imagine what's going to happen because it's dragging things up from your unconscious. It's bringing everything to a head. It's about your relationship to your family. It's your relationship to your partner if you have one, or your relationship to your relationships, your intimate relationships, and to your career. It's about, you know, whatever mixed emotions you have in balancing the energy in all those areas, it could come to a head. But it's coming to a head to help you find the balance in those areas and to look at what's going on if there is an imbalance. We also have Venus in your sign, which... No, it isn't. Was it not left yet? Hang on a minute. No, yeah, Venus in your sign. What am I talking about? Venus in your sign, giving you that power to love bomb yourself through anything difficult. We do have also a few intense oppositions with Mars opposing Saturn on the 14th, but it gives you the power to commit to your power. And if you're not committing to your power, you may have an internal struggle. You know, what are you afraid of? What are your fears stopping you committing to you and where you want to go? The full moon is in your relationship zone and you may have a peak experience in a relationship. For some people, it'll be a wonderful peak experience with their partner. If there's an imbalance in your relationship or you're single and you want to be in a relationship or you're thinking about an ex, that could come to a conclusion or come to a head in some way, but it's certainly very emotional. But always when there's a full moon, look out for the signs, the symbols, and the information the cosmos is trying to give you. Mercury is conjunct Mars. You're determined to go after what you want in terms of finance and security. But do be careful, because Mercury is also opposing Pluto, and Mars is opposing Pluto on the 19th and 20th. So you're like, I'm going to fight for what I want. And that's not necessarily the best attitude, because there's a lot of power struggles around that time. You know, use your quick wit rather than being overly dramatic or angry. You know, express your anger constructively, maybe on your own or with a friend, and then, you know, work out what you have to say if it's a situation that involves work. Because otherwise it's very intense. And also on the 20th, Mercury retro shadow begins. The Sun is shifting signs and waving goodbye to you on the 21st, but going into a space it's all about you digging foundations and feeling more secure. And Leo is shifting signs and going into your communication zone, and you're very comfortable with that. You're like, yeah, bring it on. I love to communicate. And always remember that communication is your superpower. Anyway, if you are not into tarot, you can switch off now. Don't complain to me in the comments about me doing tarot. I don't care. I'm doing it. Turn it off. Simples. If you are into tarot, let's go. Of course, use it symbolically, use it intuitively. And let's see what is going on for you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see. We have you feeling a bit tied up, a bit unsure about your next step. You've got the World here. Funnily enough, they were the same two cards that the last sign got. So it's almost as if there may be a cosmic struggle for all of us at the moment. It's like, what are you doing in your life that's holding you back from what you want and what you believe in? Cut those ties. You can walk away. You can free yourself. It's almost like there may be a bit of insecurity that, oh, if I lose that, am I going to get anything else? But if you look at this card, you know, it's the Five of Cups. There are 2 cups standing, which may have more than the spilled cups. It's up to you. And, you know, you're very concerned about your abundance and your sense of security. It doesn't necessarily, for some people, that be material things. For other people, it will just be their sense of, you know, wanting to be free in the world. But it looks like you're going to get that. And why have I got 2 worlds? How are we back at this situation? This is the only deck I've got. 2 worlds. You could take that. I would suggest that's a very good sign. I'm going to leave this one out, though, because that's a bit strange. But 2 worlds. Well, you are a Gemini after all. So 1 world for each part of you. Yeah, don't be defensive. You know, there is that clash of planets mid-month. You don't need to protect so much what you think you need to protect. You've already done it. The thing you need to listen to is your intuition. Really think carefully about what it is that's going on. And don't just use that fabulous intellect. Use your hunches, use your psychic powers, pay particular attention on the full moon. There may be issues to do with a job. That's come up astrologically as well. But if you use your intuition and learn how to play it, success is yours. Yeah, baby. We end with the Ace of Rods, which is you coming to a peak, a passion peak, an achievement peak, and you feeling like you've got that fire in your spirit. Take care, gorgeous soul. Do come and visit me on Instagram. Yes, do. At Michele Knight, Michele with 1 L. Also on michelleknight.com. You get free compatibility chart. You can check out what the astrological connection is, specifically if you know their date, time, place and birth, or even, you know, date and place of birth. And check it all out. Lots of love. Speak to you soon.